Hi Capricorn, welcome. Let's do a reading for you. And I am creating this in November, but it can be for any time you find it and are drawn to it. Okay. Please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And you might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this reading doesn't resonate with you. Okay, let's see what we have for you during this time. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and I've already pre-shuffled the Oracle decks. It's time to release negativity. The Nine of Swords. And in the center of your reading, you have death and rebirth. And right after that, you have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Let's move these up a little. Now you have the Star. Beautiful card. Oh, let's go ahead and get a Wisdom of the Oracle. Something is not for you. But here it looks like you're releasing it. Okay. The Hermit. And then the last card, beautiful, the Ten of Cups. And let's get a spirit animal, the Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. Okay, let's talk about this for a minute, and then we're going to clarify. You have death and rebirth in the center of your reading, and whatever is in the center of the reading affects everything around it. So this is about you creating a big change, letting something go to create something new. And a lot of these cards definitely support that. Here you have the Page of Pentacles. This is either a message or an opportunity, because this is in the center. It could be either or, could very well be an opportunity. Same for the Page of Cups. This is something about your finances. It could be career, anything to do with that. But Pentacles is about abundance. So anything that you consider abundance, this can address. Next, you have the Page of Cups. This is an opportunity to go for something that you love. They're right next to each other, so it could easily be that there is something that you want to go for, or an opportunity that's going to present itself to you that has to do with both of those. Something that could be very profitable or definitely filled with abundance that you really like. So that's really nice. Now, right next to that, you have the Eight of Cups. This is about you walking away from something to change course. It's oftentimes where you feel like you've pretty well done all you can in some area, and it is time to move on. And now this Oracle card is talking about you releasing negativity. So right after that, you have the Nine of Swords. This is emotions, thoughts, and they are the kind that are stressful. And the Nine of Swords, it can be really stressful. So it could be about anything in your life that is causing you a lot of stress, or any combination of things. It can be fears, inadequacies, or felt inadequacies rather. Just anything where you are highly stressed. But on the good side, it's coming right before this death and rebirth. So you're going to be letting this go. You're going to be releasing the negativity to create the change. And here it is. It is you having a new beginning, or it could be an aha moment, because this is all about you being in your truth, seeing clearly. This is the very beginning of it, something where all of a sudden you realize, where you see, and it is facing the oracle card that is saying not for you. So the way I am feeling about this is that potentially you have been doing something that is not in line with you. Doesn't mean it's bad, but it's something that you don't enjoy, you do not find the value in. It is not for you. But here in this line, in this row, I feel like you're seeing it. So you're putting an end to that and creating something where you're in your truth. Now down here, you have the star. So this is gorgeous. It can talk about two things. One, if you need to heal from this Nine of Swords energy, healing is here for you. It's also whatever it is that you've been wishing for, that you've really been wanting, you can go and achieve that. Now here you have the Hermit. So this is you finding your enlightenment. And the Ten of Cups, where you and those that you truly care about are going to be very happy. So it looks like you're creating change, getting out of a situation that's causing stress, that you don't feel is right for you, and going for something that is your truth. Believe in yourself. If that's been an issue, definitely address that. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify this. See what we find out. This actually looks like a very nice reading. It looks like one of realizing that you need to create change. Okay, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, beautiful. Okay, this is a celebration. This can have to do with home. It can also have to do with contracts, like buying a house, something like that. But this is where you are celebrating. And it's at the bottom of the deck. So going through this looks like it is going to bring in a celebration. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get a card for the center. The Lovers. So this is an important decision that you're making. You have been dealing with or living in a situation probably for a minute or so. And you're deciding you're done. It is time to go for your truth. What makes you happy? All right. Now for the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. You have the Fool. Very first card in the deck. This is Major Arcana, New Beginning. And in the center, you have Major Arcana, a new beginning. So it definitely looks like a new beginning is coming in for you by you getting out of something that was not a good fit, or is not a good fit. Now this is traveling light, being happy, taking a risk, you know, finding the lighter side. Here, the Five of Cups. This is looking in the past, feeling the challenging emotions. It could be grief. It could be anything where you feel the hurt, the challenges. But if you turn around and look behind you, you're going to see that you have two full cups, which leads you to the bridge and then to your castle. So in other words, stop looking at the past and look what is going on with you right now, because there is opportunity to go forward and be very happy with that. The Eight of Cups, you have the Page of Swords. Okay, very interesting. Here you have 3 pages in a row. Pentacles, Cups, and now Swords. You're only missing one. But here is the opportunity to go for your truth. And you are. You're walking away from something that really is not your truth. Even if it was at one time. Things have changed. Or potentially it never was your truth. Now you have the opportunity to go for what is just right for you. Very nice. Here is this challenging energy, of you being in a lot of stress. It's being clarified by judgment, which means you're letting that go to rise up to what is right for you. And here, the center of your reading is death and rebirth. So you're making the decision to rise up, let go of what is not right for you, to go for what is. Beautiful. You have an ace clarifying an ace. So this is not only your truth that you're going for, it's also something that you really desire. Now for the star, you have the Seven of Swords. And because of these cards here, I do feel like this is you creating the strategy that you need in order to create this change. That makes me feel like you need to go at the pace that's just right for you and do things in a way that help you to accomplish your goal. Because what you want is here for you, but you need to take action. Timing matters. The way you go about it matters. So be strategic in this. The Hermit, you have the Five of Swords. You've been in this energy that's been challenging. And there could have been arguments. Maybe, say if it was work, for example, maybe you didn't get along with somebody at work, your boss, coworkers, something like that. Or this could be purely within yourself, which I think is quite possible, because most all of this really does look like it is you dealing with what's going on inside of you. So this could be you letting go of that part of you that has been held down, finding your enlightenment. In other words, successfully creating the change by finding your enlightenment. 10 of Cups, here you have Justice. Bringing in the balance. And at the bottom of the deck over here, this is a celebration, and it can be more of a formal type. But this can also talk about maybe contracts. So can Justice. Something, with the legal system. It does not have to be. For me, the biggest message here is the balance. It looks like what you were doing in the past was not balanced for you. But what you are changing is bringing in balance. And I do think it's a deliberate thing, that you're wanting the happiness, the joy, the fulfillment of doing or going for what it is that you truly want. And you are accomplishing that, which is bringing in happiness for you and those you really care about. Let's go ahead and get cards for the Oracle cards. Time to release negativity, yeah. And this is the 10 of Wands. This is where you are dropping the burdens. Looks like it's the burden of the negativity that you've been going through, which along with it could easily be the situation. Or it could be purely internal, not for you. Wonderful. You have the Magician. So this is like having all 4 aces. And you already have 2 of them. And 2 major arcana about starting something new. So this is you being the master manifester. You are creating change and getting out of what is not for you. Now believe in yourself, the squirrel spirit. Wonderful. This is fast, positive, moving energy. So it looks like there's a huge change here. You are believing in yourself now. Big change, leading to a lot of positivity and changing from a situation that was not good for you or something that you did not like into something that you truly desire. Very, very nice. I really hope this helps. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.